Hi guys, how are you? This is Pano. Today's video is me explaining to you why I made a video in the past about who is Pano and something like that. And we got a few subscribers since then. And I wanna explain to you guys why I decided to go with WC knives, and why I even decided to go and get do the online knife sales on the store and stuff like that. Okay, so I always liked hunting, and I've always done big game hunting. So people that follow my channel for a while, they see that I process a huge amount of deer and bears and moose. You haven't seen yet, but you'll see moose. And I also don't buy beef from the store. I know a few farmers that I buy the whole cow and I process the meat myself. And same with pork. I just buy it and I cut it myself and I freeze it and make whatever I want to make. So with that said, you can understand that I use knives a lot. But I was never happy with knives. Never happy. So when you see that video, maybe best see this video because I won't refer to the whole story. And I've always kept testing knives. So when I came across Williams knives and I started using them, I seen the huge difference between Williams knives and other knives. And because of that reason, I start using them more and more and more, not using any other knife. Through my research, there's been a few knives that I liked. You'll see through my comparison videos, there is a few knives that I've done a lot of game process with. And one of the knives I was using, it was the Falk Niven A1 Pro. It was from my first videos. This knife, this video that I made, I got the most comments, negative comments I've got since I've done with all the knife comparisons. And you'll see I'll make a video just for this, because after I made this video, now they came up with the new Falk Niven knife, and most of the stuff I was talking about and I was criticizing about the knife, and I give tips to improve the knife, they changed it. Not because I said it, but there's a lot of people that buy knives and they know how to use knives. It's not just me, okay? So they made those comments, probably, or who knows, maybe one of these guys that made this and was responsible of designing this starts using it, and he's like, okay, that crazy Greek guy there in Canada, maybe he's right, he does have a point. So anyway, we'll make a video just for this knife and I'll be talking about it. So let's go back to Williams now. So when I start getting involved with Williams knives and using them, William is a person that will answer everybody as much as he can, right? He's a busy guy, but he'll answer your questions. He taught me a lot about knives. He answered all my questions. And things that I was doing by instinct and I was looking for in a knife, William had an answer for me. So I think I save him a lot of time with my testing, because he would do it himself earlier, but now because we test them, production carries on, and he can, I think he trusts me. I trust him. I'm sure he trusts me anyway. That's a joke. And we just carry on, and I tell him what I think about a knife. He takes my opinion, takes the other tester's opinion, he checks it himself, and he carries on. And to me, this is important. To be affiliated with a knife brand and a company that I know that is 100% to the point that does business the way I like it and the way I do business, right? So we carry on like this. Now, how I decided to do the knife store. In Canada, there is a lot of people that do same kind of stuff that I do, but they don't have the right knife. They don't know the difference between a Mora and a custom knife. They don't know the difference between a butcher knife that you can buy off Amazon or whatever, through the grocery store or whatever, and through our knives, so WC knives. So I want to bring that here to those people and have the knife in hand and show them and promote this knife in Canada, because I think William has his top knife maker for not appearance. Okay, there's a lot of I know a lot of knife makers that make you the perfect knife, like appearance wise, like Caleb White. I love his knives, the way he, like, they are perfect. He put so much work, this guy, he's a young guy too. He put so much work on making his knives perfect, looks wise and everything. They're okay for feel, but for me, they're not the right knife for the stuff I do. And William, to me, he's the only one that wanted to listen to me exactly what I want to, you know, what I want to say and how I want to design a knife and what I want the knife to do, because we have the same ideas, because he uses knives, he does the stuff I do, so he totally understands me. And that's how most of our designs come about, from conversations and testing and stuff like that. And he's willing to listen. He takes his people's advice, and he'll tell you straight up, no, you're wrong, that's not how this gotta be, it's gotta be this way. And I'll explain to you. He'll explain to you, and I'll understand, and then I'm like, you know what, you're right. One of the arguments we had, not arguments, but I wasn't a big fan of full flat. I was big fan of his saber grind in total, like in general, but especially his saber. And he, with the Sportsman, actually, he told me that. He says, just buy one, take one, and try it. You'll see, you'll like it. And after that, I became a big fan of flat grind. Anyway, so for what I do, I need a flat grind knife like the Sportsman or this one, or both. Actually, I need both. Something to fillet meat, something to have a little flex when you debone, to go around. And that's how you gotta be, you know. You gotta be able to take people's advice, listen to not everybody, but when you get an idea that the person knows and you see what he does, take his advice. And then after that, maybe try what they're saying, you know. You never know, maybe there's, you know, better ideas out there than what you learn from your grandparents or your dad. Try it. Maybe you'll be like, you know what, yeah, my dad was right, but my dad didn't have these things available back then, so now let me try that. And everybody has different style. Not every knife I design, it's perfect for everyone. Okay, mostly my design knives are knives that you would use in a knife fight, for example, because I've done training like that, and game prep, skinning, butchering, and it has to have all that to be my, like, because this is knives I use all the time, right? I was gonna use a fillet knife, but there's no reason. William made the best. He's got a, you'll see the videos coming up. I have some pretty interesting videos on some knives. So anyway, I hope you guys got the idea what's happening and why, you know, after doing a YouTube testing, now I have my own knife store. I get some comments like this sometimes and I laugh. I'm like, man, seriously, you think I was planning all these videos, trash talking some knives, and then open up my knife store and sell them? Come on, seriously now. If you don't want to listen to me and you want to keep, you know, with this knife, and you don't want to take my advice, stay with that knife, man. Good for you. Like, nobody's pressuring you to buy another knife. But if you want to see what we're talking about, and I'll show you, I won't just tell you, okay? Another comment, I guess. Oh, I've been, there's some, again, with this knife. Most of the comments is with this knife. He says, oh, there's no way you process all these animals you're talking about, and you won't like this knife. Are you kidding me? How can I like this knife? How can I like this knife? It's so thick, okay? And it's so blade heavy. How can I like it? So if this knife is great, so why they upgraded to the new version now that they made the handle so thick here, the metal so thick here, to get the balance. Things that I was complaining about, they fixed it. Anyway, that was a little, ranting kind of thing, and I give you some little explanation why we go to, why I'm a big supporter. And in our online store, mine and Jared's, we have WC knives, and we have Stitched Gear Outfitters leather goods, and William Collins leather goods. It's because it's high quality. You cry once, you buy once, you cry once. That's it. Then you keep it the rest of your life. Watch the videos we make. Listen to William, especially, because I it's kind of hard to understand what I'm saying sometimes because my mind works so fast and my accent and everything. And then decide what knife you're going to buy and stick with your knife. Now, if you want to have a collection, great, buy all the knives. But if you want to buy, let's say, 5-6 knives, watch the playlist, listen to what we're telling you, and believe me, you're going to buy it once and you won't even care to buy another knife. So thank you guys for watching. Any comments, any questions, anything you want to say, comment below. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I got tons of views and not subscriptions. Subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. And see you guys next time.